Man behind the moon. Done demi-guys, 13, another 13 of them now. Yeah, I'm doing that. 13 of the bloody things. Actually, haven't got that much. I need to do that and I'm stuck with that. Quiet all 3 combats to get Flipendo. Need to meet Sebastian there. All the way down here. Right. Right, let's scout the castle. Get my broom. Get my broom off, man. Get me fire broom on. Wait.
Revelio.
Come on, drop in there.
That's that. Settled.
See if he's got any of that.
Potato. Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have as...
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Confringo.
Right, let's fly across here.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. This place has seen better days. Revelio. Revelio.
Lucy do, place Dooney.
Revelio. castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Revelio. If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Oh, that's difficult.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. I should investigate.
My beloved. I'm frightened. Merlin knows what beasts I encounter. Brilliant.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
Oh, I've got a Lohomora level 2 now as well, remember, so I can get in a lot more doors. I need to go back to Hogsmeade at some point to get in that door.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering.
Alohomora. Nice. What do you have for...
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Alohomora.
Level 2 or Lohomora?
What do we have here?
First, the level 2 or Lohomora unlocked. See what we are.
Revelio.
Nice. Continue 42. Oh, get it now. 42. Sorry for Sebastian here.
You made it.
Here we go. Sebastian Solo.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that...
Hey man, you alright? How are you? Cheers boss, appreciate it.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
How you getting on with Gotham, mate?
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure!
Look at the
When will you
graphics.
accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm okay, mate, thank you. Loving the graphics on this game. Oh no, he's not happy.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Oh no. Oh, sorry mate, I thought it was yours. How did you get on with it? Did you enjoy it? Who should I speak to? Let's speak to Anne directly, girl to girl.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
A letter from Anne to Sebastian. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Oh. Yeah, mate, it's good. I need to pick up on that at some point. I need to pick up where I left off on it. Definitely needed to start doing that again at some point. Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't sing about you. Well, sharp is still. Oh, but you know what I mean. Let's have an apple. Right.
Are you alright, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
Might you be getting this game, mate?
Truly.
Or getting Gotham
I'm
yourself?
all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Sebastian cannot take away my pain, perhaps you can help him to understand that. Jin's made up his mind.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Okay, no worries.
I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said.
Dear.
Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Bit of a situation going on here now.
Why will he not listen to me?
This is the
She's
main
my
story.
sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister.
Mate, what are you thinking
And
of this
I'm
game?
going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble?
Shit.
Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. How childish!
Go on, Sebastian.
You've made your last mistake. Rather unwise coming back this way. You will regret. Let's get this. You are in the inevitable. You'd be better suited for gardening than for I won't rest. One less human to worry about. Little moon calf, far from home.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Oh, got my look at my patient back. Nice. Mate, how good is the... it just feels so nice, the... I keep forgetting to use that. I need to start using that. I can get Flipendo soon, which is a good thing. Where's Sebastian gone? There he is.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle
Mate,
of the night.
how good was
When we
that,
looked
doing the
outside,
old
flames were
battle
shooting
in
from the
there?
estate.
Hoo-hoo.
Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the Loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something.
It
may be grasping
got to be good to him, but also I've got to just be careful as well not to tell him anything about the situation with the storyline, obviously,
which
with
could help me find a cure.
Professor
Perhaps
Pig.
you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere. But they do seem to be spending a lot of time here. And it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Oh yeah, definitely.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight.
Hey, Joe.
Loyalists.
How are you?
Revelio.
I thought that might have been something.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
It's like some sort of incinerator.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Friends are now, don't I?
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Confringo! Revelio!
Can check out this bench.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
In a vision. The blokes were stood up here and made it all. That's why.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn
What
about.
the hell's that?
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Oh shit.
Revelio. Lumos.
Get rid of that devil's snare. Sure. He's in the journal entry 1 of 7. Nice. Second week in the camp. Uncle Doctor's a drink as well. A fever may pass. So a man such like my father lost a child. I'm beginning to think the others are wrong. I have the power to keep these, he says. Christ, to help these souls.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Journal entry 2. Travelled here to learn, but I long to help. My eternal struggle is overwhelming. Say the magic should I lose it? Well, if I ever regret not, I cannot look in their eyes. If I never heard in of our days, saw the man leaving the camp today. I want to presented my father. Now to help him, I could further my research.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringo. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, Posey, forget it, boy.
Still got to explore the cellar.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see
Just
the
be nice,
Undercroft
mate,
through
innit?
this stone wall.
Took me a while to
As though it's a
realise that
window.
I had to just smash through that
This
wall
has
with it.
happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Let's do it.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Let's go. To the Undercroft. Again.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Very nice. Love a bit of transfiguration. Do you, mate?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Rune diagram.
Anything helpful in the note?
Don't know.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Brilliant!
Quest complete in the shadow of the estate. What's he doing? Just waiting to see what he's doing. New quest available.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Two missions. Required Ringenian Leviosa. Natty is waiting. Attend astronomy class. Nice. Well, requirement. Attend astronomy class as well. Okay. We got that. Flipendo. We've got level 2. 13 more to get gold. Don't know about that one. I'm stuck on them 2 travel mats. 3 of them to go. I'm going to do that. We need to go back to Hogwarts, mate. Defense against the dark art style. Oh my god, mate. Look at this. We're in Hogwarts.
Answer me this! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a conversation I never had and a purchase I never made! If I discover that you have been using Polyjuice Potion again, I shall write to you! Mark my words!
I think the windows would be sorted. Why stay what's the name?
I tried a new reverse impetus in that store. I found it rather boring, although new parents are only partially aware.
Love you. All the pumpkins. It's Halloween now. They put it out for Halloween.
My
Nice.
relatives work at the ministry.
Oh, look at the pumpkins.
Perhaps a hybrid. Spectacular.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives.
Mate, after this, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed after this.
Just yesterday, I
Flipendo.
spent hours
Thanks for
pruning
stopping
myself
by there, much
fertilizing
appreciate
shrubs
it.
and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you to do so here in the booth, look at that. You're a natural.
Lumos. Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, His resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Ha! Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Relationship mission. Ooh. That's the first one of them. Look at all the missions I've done. Everything completed. Loads.